Hi everyone. Welcome to Lingo Tales. I'm very happy and excited to share my story with you today. It's a story from my first day as a doctor, a day full of fear, hope, and a little bit of pride. I hope you enjoy it and feel something in your heart, just like I did. If you like the story, don't forget to give it a like, and subscribe to Lingo Tales for more simple and real-life stories. Now, let's begin. It was my first day as a doctor. After years of hard work, studying late at night, reading books, and practicing again and again, the day had finally come. I had passed all my exams. I was no longer a medical student. I was now a real doctor. I put on my clean white coat and placed the stethoscope around my neck. I looked like a doctor on the outside, but on the inside, I was full of fear and worry. I walked into the hospital. Everything felt big, loud, and fast. Nurses were moving quickly. Phones were ringing loudly. Patients were sitting in wheelchairs and on beds. Some looked sad. Some looked scared. I could smell the strong hospital scent, clean, but a little strange. My hands were cold like ice. My heart was beating so fast I could hear it in my ears. I was smiling, but deep inside, I was asking myself again and again, what if I forget what to do? What if I make a mistake? What if someone gets hurt because of me? Suddenly, a nurse came to me. She was kind but serious. She said. Her words hit me like a wave. I felt something turn inside my stomach. It was a strange feeling, not only fear but also something else. Excitement. A small voice inside whispered, "This is it. Your first real moment." My legs felt weak, but I followed her anyway. We walked down a long hallway. The lights above us were bright, but my thoughts were dark and stormy. I tried to breathe slowly. I whispered to myself, "You can do this. You studied for this. You are ready." We entered a small room. The walls were pale and quiet. On the bed was a man in his 60s. He looked tired. His face showed pain, but also calm. His eyes met mine, and he gave me a small, warm smile. That one word, doctor, made my heart skip a beat. I smiled back, though my voice was shaking a little. "Hello, sir. I'm here to help you." I started asking him questions. He answered kindly and patiently. He told me he had pain in his chest. As I listened to his heartbeat, I felt nervous again. My hands were slightly shaking. My mind was full of questions. Is this an emergency? What if I miss something? What if I give him the wrong treatment? But then I remembered something my teacher once said. I took a deep breath. I remembered the steps. Slowly, the fear inside me started to melt. I ordered the right tests. I chose the correct medicine. I sat beside him and explained everything gently and clearly. I spoke slowly, making sure he understood. He said, those words touched my heart deeply. At that moment, something changed. I no longer felt scared. I felt proud. Not proud in a big way, but in a quiet, soft way. Like the small light inside me had finally turned on. When I left the room, I felt light, like I was walking on air. I walked to the nearest mirror, looked into my own eyes, and whispered, "You did it." It was only the first day. But for me, it was not just a normal day. It was a day that I would remember forever. On that day, I became more than a student. I became a real doctor.